What's up, everybody? It's your boy AD, and that's all day. I'm here to do the SmackDown review for January 6th, 2023. The headline for the night was the Usos retain the undisputed WWE Tag Team titles against McIntyre and Sheamus. Now, this was a pretty crazy wild ending to it. Um, we gonna get to that though. I'm actually watching the Ric Flair documentary right now. They was talking about that. It's this new documentary. I was checking it out. It seemed a little crazy. And again, don't forget I did the final hour watch along, so you know I'm gonna connect that in the description box. But we gonna get to what happened in the beginning of the show. So Roman Reigns admonished Sami Zayn in front of the bloodline. Like, why admonished? But basically, they getting down talking about, because it started off with the bloodline going crazy again, breaking shit up, acting like they done lost their damn minds. Again, don't know where this whole attitude came from. But Roman gets in. He tells Memphis, Tennessee to acknowledge him. And then he's like, oh, all right, well, I want Sammy to talk about what happened, But Sammy, he gets to going off bragging about his other wins that they had, overlooking the loss. And then that's when Roman just kind of got triggered and kind of snapped, because he's like, oh, well, you didn't win with me. What about our match against Kevin and stuff, And remember, Sammy ended up taking the pin and losing that match. So yeah, this is the first time Roman like really started snapping on Sami Zayn, man. Like, and it was actually, I was like, whoa. I'm like, damn, this is intense. Cause I mean, Sammy deserves it, man. We know Sammy ain't been right since he been in here. I've been saying that since day one. The fact that the crowd cheers for him and wants him to do the bogus shit that he's doing should tell you a lot about people, if you ask me. Because anybody with any common sense would see that this man was lying and being shady from the very start, and it's proven. It's just every time when Sammy did some suspect shit, they will overlook it. But this time, it's not getting overlooked because Roman was actually in the match. See, when all that crazy shit was happening with Jay, they was just overlooking it just so Sammy could get shine. Now they switching it up a little bit. So yeah, it got intense, but here we go. Here we go. Kevin Owens comes out, books a match, takes all the shine off Sammy. So now Sammy don't got to worry about, here you go, where Kevin Owens pretty much saved Sammy. Roman act like he didn't even want the match, but they booked the match anyway. So that's boring. Nobody wants to see Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. No, and this magical push that Triple H been giving Kevin Owens has been terrible. I haven't been enjoying it. And I wanted to get to this, but here we go. Now that gets, and now later in the show, he's eating popcorn with Sammy, acting like he's cool, like the shit never happened. I mean, it's just weird, man. It's just really weird. It seemed like this could have been really something, and it didn't end up turning into nothing because of Kevin Owens. Then we had Santos Escobar defeat Kofi Kingston. This match was just a throw-in match. Don't know why they're not tagging up. Don't know why you have your NXT champions in a singles match and then have them lose to Escobar. Okay. Not really interesting. Not really good. And here I was thinking, I mean, I know Vince is back, but and here I go thinking like, ooh, Vince is back. This finna get back good again. Nope. I can clearly tell this is still under Triple H. Vince is gonna need a little bit more time. Cause honestly, this show was not that good. It was a little bit more decent not too long ago, but no, this is like back towards that boring Karrion Cross and Scarlett defeat Mad Cat Moss and Emma. Like, predictable. I mean, the only interesting part about the fight was the fact that Scarlett was fighting, because we never seen her fight. So she actually wrestled. She actually did a nice bridging suplex, and she almost had like a nip slip. I heard that in the UK they cut that part out, but here in the US they showed it, and she had like some tape over it though. Like, yeah, it came out, but she had tape covering it up. I found that to be weird. At least she wasn't like Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair used to slip up all the damn time. So that happened. But yeah, Madcap and Emma loses again, and that's annoying. Like, we keep seeing Madcap lose, we keep seeing Emma lose. We ain't seeing Emma win nothing, nothing. This was just so predictable and just not really that fun. I mean, Madcap used to really be doing shit back in the day. Now he's just like a jobber now with Emma the Jobber. They had a Lacey Evans promo. They still doing these lame, boring Lacey Evans promos, acting like she's coming back, reenacting her again, doing the same old goofy stuff. Always acting like some dude. Nothing new. The only thing I could say about Lacey's return is maybe they'll set her up to be like Charlotte's next threat. That's the only thing. Like, and I don't even see her beating Charlotte, but that's probably like what they're gonna do when Lacey comes back. They're probably gonna book some matches, easy matches with her for the win to win, and then they're gonna have Charlotte go against her. Then speaking of Charlotte, Charlotte Flair defeats Sonya Deville for the SmackDown's women's title. So Sonya Deville comes out of nowhere, challenges her for the title. Charlotte accepts. She wins. Plain and simple. I mean, who thought Sonya was gonna win? Obviously, Sonya is not. Sonya is another person who just loses all the time. You know, and I felt like this is not as fair as what happened with Rhonda. Like Charlotte literally fought Rhonda after she already had a long match with Raquel, and while Charlotte gets to do the match fresh. I was wishing somebody would have came out after Charlotte won and challenged her, just like how she did Rhonda, but nope, that doesn't happen. Oh, and Charlotte Flair, she gets to ride up in nice looking cars and have her long promos in the ring again and get all this attention and shine, even though being gone for 7 months and not putting in no work in between and not even being injured. But comes right back and takes the belt. And notice that Rhonda was gone. So Rhonda is basically doing what Charlotte did. Disappear, don't got to take no losses, but just sit there on top. It's the same shit. And I mean, now they switching up, doing the same shit. Now you're just gonna keep winning until Ronda shows up again, or some, like that's what it's really like starting to look like to me. And I'm disappointed because, like I said, a lot of these other champions, they get more shine and more attention. But Bianca Belair, who's your Raw Women's Champion, gets embarrassed and beat up and shitted on every week and doesn't even, from what it looks like to me, she's not even allowed to come in the ring. I mean, all her promos are backstage, and even those she get beat up sometimes. Like, she never gets no real shine. Just like what happened last Monday on Raw. What real shine did Bianca get? Nope, she gets her head slammed into the steps twice. Over some supernatural shit. Okay. Um yeah, they were showing Gunther. We got Gunther versus Sheamus next week. Well, no, Gunther versus Braun next week. So be on the lookout for that. Braun's probably gonna win that. Then we had Ricochet go against Top Dollar, for that little basic feud they had backstage. So, yeah, they had a match. Ricochet won. And then they tried to jump Ricochet, which they kind of did, man. They all worked them low key. All three of them. Even B-Fab got a kick in. And then they was hitting him with moves. They kind of fucked Ricochet up low key. And then that's when Braun ran in to save him. All late though. Like, damn, Braun, you wait till he took about 4 or 5 moves. And then Braun runs in. Yeah, I got you. I got you. See, look. Yeah, I got you, man. Come here, dude. I got you, man. I know I'm a little late. I know you got your ass whooped. But I got you. Come here. Give me a hug. I got you. Oh, man. Oh man. And then it was the final match, which was, I kind of went through all of this, but I guess the final match, well, no, I feel like we're missing something. Something else happened in between this. I'm trying to remember. Was it LA Night or something? Some other stuff happened. They not really showing it on here. I'm looking at the promos, but not much. Like, it wasn't even no Bray Wyatt. He didn't even really appear. So yeah. So yeah, it ended with the Usos versus Drew and them. Now, I'm not gonna speak too much on it. Usos won. If y'all want to see my reaction, I'm gonna link that to the video of the final hour, because that pretty much what it was. It was like a lot of commercial breaks, I remember, but check that out. My final hour watch along. It did pretty well too. It got over 500 views, so I'm happy about that. And again, thank y'all for watching. I know Vince McMahon is back, so I'll make a video sooner or later giving my opinions and my thoughts on what may come and happen since and why. So be on the lookout for that video. I'll probably give this episode a 2 out of 5. It wasn't really that good. The beginning was a little spicy but dulled out, and the ending was a little spicy. But like everything in between just wasn't really that great. So I'll give you a 2 out of 5. Please hit that like button. Please comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the later tip, everybody. Peace out.